Good evening. In the event of an emergency, all graduates must report directly to Christopher Columbus Middle School to be escorted into classrooms. All others on the field will report to the CCMS cafeteria. All visiting guests, please return to your vehicles should an emergency situation ensue. Thank you for your cooperation. Graduates, at this time, if you have not already done so, please zip up your gowns as we are going to begin our ceremony.
Hey everybody. So before we start the graduation ceremony, we need to focus on the real purpose of the day. Our classmates have worked hard during their 4 years in order to graduate this evening. Our individual and group accomplishments have been outstanding. Our commencement activities are to be elegant, respectful, and orderly. We ask for your total cooperation to make this ceremony special. Please remain respectfully quiet, except for those times when appropriate applause is requested. Remember, even relatively quiet talk can be disruptive to the program. Thank you for your support and cooperation as we share in this remarkable day. Please stand, as it is my honor to introduce to you the Marine Corps JROTC of Clifton High School that will be presenting the colors this evening. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by the Mustang Concert Band. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. The Honorable Malin Zaldi and City Council, Board of Education President Mr. Smith and members of the Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools Dr. Robert Tosi, Assistant Superintendent of Schools Mr. Tijin, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction Ms. Kusalewicz, Principal Mr. Doctor, administrators, faculty, parents, and friends, on behalf of the class of 2021, I welcome you to our commencement program. My name is Badi Mahmoud, this year's Student Council President, and I am proud to welcome you to the class of 2021's high school graduation. Please join me in welcoming our principal, Mr. Doctor.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2021 Clifton High School graduation. Graduates, take with you the lessons that you learned in Mrs. Rossi's co-op class, Ms. Scuya's English class, and Mr. Lessler's history class. Take with you the lessons that you learned from Mr. Baker, Ms. Terry, the vice principals, and the teen center staff. Just as important, take with you the lessons you learned from each other. How to be tolerant and accepting of others. Not just those like you, but someone of a different nationality, culture, gender, sexual orientation, and the dozens of ways we are different. Take the lessons of how you all get along and care for one another, even with the diversity which makes Clifton High School great. Take all of these lessons wherever life takes you and use them to help you to be the best person possible. Let me leave you with these two final thoughts. You always have a home in Clifton, always have a family at Clifton High School, and you will always be a Mustang. Finally, today is a great day to be a Mustang. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Doctor. Now, please welcome our honors choir as they sing On My Way under the direction of Mr. Pinta. All right, let's give another round of applause to Mr. Pinto and the choir. That was great. Now, please welcome our Honorable Mayor, Mr. Anzaldi.
President Smith and members of the Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools Robertuzzi, administration, faculty, and staff, my colleagues on the Municipal Council, parents, grandparents, family members, and most especially the Clifton High School class of 2021. I'd like to begin by introducing the city family that are with us tonight. Councilwoman Mary Sadracula, Councilwoman Rosemary Pino, Councilwoman Lauren Murphy, Councilman Ray Grabowski, and Councilman Bill Gibson. Tonight we are back here on Clifton's own Field of Dreams. What a difference a year makes. It will be a year in all of our lives that we'll never forget. Congratulations and thanks to all the people in education, especially those here tonight with us who have made the difference by dedicating themselves to education during these past troublesome 15 months. You've made such a difference, and on behalf of our city family of people, I say thank you. Class, my thoughts for you tonight are simple ones. Some of you may have heard it before. Always build up to make tomorrow better. Never tear down. And just remember, you're never important to be nice to people. Kindness goes a long way. And remember one other thing. We are so fortunate to live in this, the United States of America, where anything is possible. Strive for it, and you get it. And remember, the one most important thing in this generation is our national motto, E pluribus unum. From many, we are one. So to the class of 2021, may God's blessings always be with you, and may He always hold you in the palm of His hand and protect you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Anzaldi. I am now honored to introduce the President of the Board of Education, Mr. Jim Smith.
Good evening, everyone. It's a little tough to follow the mayor when he speaks Latin, but I'll do my best. My fellow commissioners of the Board of Education, Superintendent Danny Robertuzzi, Mayor Anzaldi, City Council members, teachers, parents, and most of all, the class of 2021. Wow, what a year this has been for all of you graduating tonight. Some of you attended school at home in front of a computer screen, maybe sitting on your bed or in the basement or at the kitchen table. Many of you also came to school 4 days a week. But whichever way you attended Clifton High School, you were awarded the best possible education that any high school student could ask for. The Board of Education gives the teachers, the administration, and the superintendent the tools that they need to make you successful people in society. And parents, I think we could say that these kids in front of you have truly achieved a great deal. And as seniors graduating, they are better people, smarter people, kinder people for being educated here in the great city of Clifton. There you go. It says pause for applause, but I didn't hear applause. Thank you, thank you. All right. Graduates, I can stand here for another 15 minutes and talk, but honestly, you're not going to remember much of any of the speeches that are here tonight. But I hope from my speech that you will take with you in society to be good, caring, compassionate people. And if you do, I guarantee you, great things will happen to you. As I've said before, the saying, reach for the stars, seems to be an old saying. But for each of you today, not only reach for the stars, but reach beyond. Challenge yourselves to do better. Challenge yourselves to meet other people. Expand your horizons and accomplish all that you set out for. At this time, I would like to introduce my fellow commissioners that are here tonight. First, the Vice President of the Board, Fahim Abadrabo. Commissioner Faraz Awad. Commissioner Frank Casper. Commissioner Joe Canova. Commissioner Judy Basford. Commissioner Dana Beltran. And Commissioner Mr. Jim Daly. On behalf of the Board of Education and all of administration, Class of 2021, you did an amazing job, and we are so proud of all of you. Thank you very much.
great speech. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the salutatorian and senior class president, Ashley Hernandez.
Class of 2021, congratulations, we did it. Thank you to our teachers, who ingrained within us the value of intellectual curiosity, both in and out of the classroom. To our administrators, who ensure our safety and well-being within the school. And our Board of Education members, who prioritize the needs of our students. Thank you to everyone in the audience, parents, siblings, relatives, and friends. Your constant love and support for our students are what give us the strength to persevere, succeed, and walk across this field today. I would like to take the time to thank the most influential people in my life. My parents, whose constant love, support, and countless sacrifices as Latinx immigrants pushed me to dream big and serve as a voice for the silenced. My sister Heather, whose artistic talents and words of encouragement inspire me to be creative and unapologetically myself. My best friend Mariam, who embodies what every best friend should be, compassionate, loyal, and as a bonus, a lover of all cats. I can't wait to spend the next 4 years with you at Harvard. Most importantly, I would like to thank you, Clifton High School's class of 2021. As I stand before you all today, I am humbled and grateful to impart some final words before we leave the stadium and embark on our personal journeys. Stepping foot into Clifton High School for the first time, I was overwhelmed by the 3 floors, 4 cafeterias, 4 wings, 6 gyms, and the huge freshman class of 734 students. Still, as I looked around at the bright yellow lanyards flooding the halls of East Wing, I was infinitely proud to be a part of our diverse, multifaceted class. As we reflect back on our 4 years at CHS, we must not only acknowledge but appreciate this diversity in cultures, ideas, interests, and talents. This diversity shines in all aspects, with our incredible boys soccer team that made Clifton history with an undefeated season, with our girls track team that continuously made Clifton proud, winning the county championship this season, with our brilliant marching band that is always an uplifting force, even performing for the American Dream grand opening. Yeah, round of applause for them. With our magnificent robotics team, who repeatedly put CHS on the map for their unbelievable creations. With our Muslim Students Association, who have created their own home and community, uniting our Muslim scholars at CHS. With our academic decathlon team, who make Clifton proud in all subjects and represent CHS on both the state and national level. With our actors, actresses, and singers, who continuously dominate the stage and captivate their audience. With our esports team, who showed us what it means to be successful in a new era of technology and innovation. And with our key clubbers, who demonstrate every day what it means to be empathetic and compassionate leaders, capable of changing the world. Our diversity is obvious, our diversity is enduring, our diversity is powerful. As we all embark on our journeys and leave this close-knit, multifaceted community that is Clifton, I want to leave you with one final token of advice. Do not forget your roots, your passion, your identity. And, along the way, make sure that you encourage others to embrace their own identity as well. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry says it best. He who is different from me does not impoverish me. He enriches me. Our unity is constituted in something higher than ourselves. For no person seeks to hear his own echo or to find his reflection in the glass. As I look among this class, not as a freshman, but now as a graduating senior, I still find myself overwhelmed. Not because of our intimidating class size, but because I see visions of successful, accepting, and confident adults. I see us all bringing our passions and talents into society. I see us all embracing and empowering one another. I see future change makers, people who will make this nation one we can all be proud of. Thank you all for listening and giving me the opportunity to speak with you today. Class of 2021, congratulations again on this outstanding achievement. Mustangs, we did it.
What a great speech. See, Clifton ain't so bad. Anybody who's thinking of putting their kids in the high school, you don't got to think anymore. There you go. So thank you for a wonderful 4-year, Ashley. And now, parents, graduates, faculty, and friends, the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Camille Yambao.
Thank you, Barry, and good afternoon, everyone. As I look around me today, I can't help but think this may be the last time I see many of you. For the first time in 12 years, the patterns we have all grown accustomed to will be broken. No more school bells and morning announcements, no more hall passes and tardy slips, but also no more walking the halls with friends and laughing over lunch tables. Our senior year was never going to be the perfect experience portrayed in the movies we grew up watching, but I feel this year was especially different. Walking through the halls to get to class turned into clicking on Google Meet links, and once lively class discussions went silent as students hesitate to unmute their microphones to speak. As a society, we often tend to focus on what's next, like when will I graduate, when will I get a job, and also when will this speech be over. But while it is important to look forward and plan for the future, let's not forget to take a step back and recognize how we got to where we are, how we are currently living out what we used to hope for. I invite you all to reflect on your experiences from the past 4 years, something that I have done a lot of as I wrote this speech. Standing here today with the honor of being class valedictorian, I am reminded of all the hard work that led me to this point, something I can only accredit my family for, since they have truly shown me the definition of hard work. At the same time, though, when I think of my title as valedictorian, I think of nights I could have gone out but instead stayed home studying, memories I could have been making but missed out on. I now want to stress to you all the importance of relationships. It doesn't matter if your class rank is 1 or 675. What's important is what we take away from high school, and I hope that all of you have met people that light you up with light. I personally would not be the same without my amazing friends. Given how much they have helped me the past 4 years, I thought it was fitting that they helped me with one last thing in high school, this speech. As Anna Marie Del Gershio wants to remind us, living with honesty and purpose are two of the most essential qualities for an enriching and fulfilling life. And as Emily Ramos so beautifully put it, there's a really big emphasis on being extraordinary, but truthfully, it's not realistic. The majority of us won't go down in history books or have documentaries made about us, and that's okay. The money in your bank account and the certificates on your wall matter way less than the love in your heart and the happiness in your home. Rhea Panchal's message is to cherish the memories you have with the people you love. 10 years from now, you won't remember what grade you got in your stats class, but you will remember the people you were around and the connections you made with them. I often think about how nice it would be to view the world through rose-tinted glasses, to only see the good. But that's not realistic. While we were the generation of High School Musical and silly bands, we are also the generation of change. It is my hope that in the past 4 years, we have all learned the importance of educating ourselves on matters that affect our peers and the world around us. We have to acknowledge the struggles each one of us had to go through, be it academic or athletic, but especially the cultural ones I know many of my peers have faced. I congratulate my fellow graduates and applaud each and every single one of you for pushing through your individual struggles and showing your resilience. As the quote goes, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. It is my hope that each of you go on to pursue whatever it is that makes you happy. I hope you take the bad cards you may be dealt and turn them into a royal flush. And most of all, as F. Scott Fitzgerald once wrote, I hope you live a life you're proud of. Thank you, and here's to the class of 2021.
What a great speech. Really brought a tear to my eye. Is everybody with me? Are we cold? Are we tired? Well, too bad. Thank you, Camille, for all your hard work and inspiration. Now, please join me in welcoming the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Robert Tosi.
Thank you, Barry. If you tell me at the end of this speech that it was a great speech, I'm withholding your diploma. But I do love you, Barry. The good news is that this is the last speech of the night. So once again, good evening, Board of Education Commissioners, Mayor Anzaldi, members of the Clifton City Council, esteemed faculty, parents, friends, and most importantly, the outstanding class of 2021. As the superintendent of the Clifton Public Schools, it is my distinct honor and privilege to accept the class of 2021. Students, today you celebrate an event that you will remember and cherish for the rest of your lives. And I'm sure we all feel the same sentiment of gratitude that we can be here today together in person with the sun out. I'll tell you, it was a little iffy all day. I was praying and I was hoping that this class, above all else, could go out and have a nice ceremony on the field with beautiful weather and look around you. So without a doubt, this has been an intensely challenging 15 or 16 months that we collectively endured. Still, though, there were some silver linings. You worked together with your peers, your teachers, and families, and you adapted to a new reality. You collaborated in new ways and encouraged each other. Our athletes still took the field. Our performers continued to entertain us. Our volunteers never stopped serving our community, and the learning never stopped. I genuinely believe that adversity builds character, and this year may have been one of the most significant character-building experiments of our lifetime. Class of 2021, you have handled the obstacles of the past year with strength, determination, and compassion for one another. And for that, you should all be incredibly proud. And perhaps when we look back, the solitude that we dealt with during the height of the pandemic will help us to better appreciate the profound significance of being together. Speaking of togetherness, at this time, I would like the graduates to please stand, turn around, face your parents and your family members, and give them a round of applause. These are your first teachers, and those are the people who helped you be here today. Thank you, and please be seated. As you prepare to go your separate ways tonight, always remember what you have accomplished together as one Clifton, and never forget your roots, where you come from. last but not least, as the superintendent of schools and on behalf of the Clifton Board of Education, I hereby attest that these students have met all the requirements of the Clifton Board of Education and the New Jersey Department of Education and are therefore eligible to receive their high school diplomas. Congratulations.
Yeah, Joey. It was all right. It was all right. Thank you, Dr. Albertozzi. In just a moment, the class of 2021 will be receiving their high school diplomas. Each graduate has worked diligently over the past several years to prepare for this evening. Our family and friends are here to share in this ceremony. A pleasant atmosphere is essential. Before we start, we'd like to request your cooperation as the names are called. Because the class of 2021 is large, the names will be read in rapid order. We are asking that you hold your applause until each and every student has received his or her diploma. The families and friends of the graduates deserve the right to hear the names of the graduates as they are called without any interference. Again, even relatively quiet chatter can be a disruptive element to this elegant ceremony. Your cooperation is deeply appreciated by the class of 2021. Thank you. I'm done. All right, so let's get going.
Valedictorian and Student Council Corresponding Secretary, Camille Yambo.
Salutatorian and Senior Class President, Ashley Hernandez.
Student Council President, Mary Mahmood.
Senior Class Vice President, Mariam Muffla.
Student Council Vice President, Isfan Tamas.
Senior Class Treasurer, Leisha Campos.
Student Council Treasurer, Mia Dubak.
Senior Class Recording Secretary, Tatania Sasushin.
Student Council Recording Secretary, Bianca Patel.
Senior Class Recording Secretary, Marianella Pena de la Hoz.
Senior Representative to the Board of Education, Max Rubin.
Jade Lewis.
Isabella Farfan.
Ryan Lowe.
Giselle Luciario.
Aurelis Lozano.
Crystal Nunez.
Chelsea Lucero.
Salsabi Abdel Karim.
Amir Lukovic.
Shad Abdel Kadar.
Jeffrey Luzon.
Mohammed Abadrabo.
Shaylee McCote.
Carolina Abella Lopez.
Gabriel Maximu,
Nicholas Abraham,
Denasia Manguel,
Ariel Abreu,
Khalil Perez,
Christian Abreu,
Aliyah Manna,
Sandos Abreu Shriek,
Christopher Mantella,
Yusuf Abu Fasha,
Alfredo Marcelo Diaz,
Isa Abrumi,
Elias Marjana,
Ashley Acevedo,
Jerry Marte,
Ashley Acuna,
Naomi Marte Vargas,
Erin Afsar,
Brianna Martinez,
Erica Aguila,
Nick Martinez,
Brian Aguilar,
Jory Martinez,
Consuelo Aguilar,
Alejalo Martingela,
Rosemary Aguilar,
Say Marama,
Sean Aguilar,
James Mazzo,
Yesenia Aguilar,
Kevin McCornack,
Sean Ajen,
William McCoy,
Barris Akbe,
Brandon McLaughlin,
Gianna Al-Manakal,
Nicole McLeod,
Omar Al-Shujaya,
Michael McNally,
Joan Jose Albaran Arfali,
Zachary McParland,
Naomi Alcantara,
Melanie Mejia,
Adam Ali,
Elena Melt,
Dalal Al-Masari,
Angel Mena Martinez,
Melissa Almonte,
Arlene Menendez,
Asim Al-Sayidi,
Anthony Meneses,
George Al-Shahada,
John Paul Meneses,
Hadil Al-Shuwabaka,
Daniel Medens,
Hussam Al-Tamimi,
Giancarlo Mejia Julan,
David Altador,
Joshua Miller,
Joseph Altilio,
Michael Miller,
Kelly Alvarado Garcia,
Haral Mystery,
Kevin Alvarez,
Mark Mitchell,
Christopher Amador,
Dane Mosera,
Elias Amparo,
Michael Modica,
Nicole Andrade Villavicencio,
Maya Musi,
Alyssa Anello,
Lana Mohammed,
Daniel Aquino,
Rawan Mode,
Sharon Arangues,
Nicole Molina,
Carrie Archer,
Dylan Montalvo,
Hadil Aref,
Daniel Montero,
Cesar Agarello,
Maria Monteo Rivera,
Yasiel Agarello,
Enrique Montero,
Gabriela Arias,
Demi Morales,
Matthew Arias,
Dayanara Moran,
Kayla Arroyo,
Rudy Morarte Roldan,
Nariman Asfor,
Diego Moreno,
Daniel Asaf,
Andy Moretta,
Karam Asaf,
Flor Mozambique Munoz,
Matthew Atencia,
Semi Mohammed,
Jose Athen,
Jordan Munoz,
Gianmarco Atoche,
Adam Mustafa,
Jennifer Arafala Kabayan,
Aya Mustafa,
Angela Avila,
Patricia Mislowick,
Kosai Awada,
Christian Namblama,
Cameroon Ayan,
Shaheen Nutor,
Stephen Ayub,
Scarlin Navarro,
Khalid Babensi,
Christina Navarro Rojas,
Rana Bader,
Jaylene Nira,
Ibrahim Bajes,
Samuel Navarte Solozano,
Adrian Barron,
Justin Nina,
Bianca Barbosa,
Alexander Noriega,
Jacob Bartnick,
Damian Nunez,
Isabella Barzola,
Kevin O'Shea,
Joshua Batista,
Matthew O'Corey,
Joel Balin,
Julia Oldakowski,
Virchel Bedoya,
Haley Oliveira,
Thomas Beltran Bojica,
Jonathan Olivero,
Layla Bendek,
Michael Ordaz,
Lene Ben Atis,
Emily Ortiz,
Gabriela Bermudez,
Tabitha Osborne,
Matthew Bentacor,
Isabella Ospina,
Sean Blackman,
Ahuva Over,
Caleb Bonaparte,
Shirley Padilla,
Daniela Bonilla Marin,
Yanaris Padilla,
Layla Boy,
Eric Pagach,
Jessica Bracken,
Isaiah Pagan,
Shaquay Brimley,
Ria Panchal,
Emily Brito,
Drudy Patel,
Jaheim Bunting,
Jay Patel,
Jade Busos Juarez,
Manan Patel,
Hensi Cabrera,
Teodora Pavloska,
Rebecca Cabrera,
Angelica Peralta,
Rose Cadena,
Carlos Peralta,
Joelis Calixto,
Edgar Peralta,
Karina Calixto,
Angelica Perez,
Evan Callie,
Ashley Perez,
Sarah Calvo,
Brandon Perez,
Jamie Carmago,
Carlito Perez,
Ezgi Carmula,
Jaden Perez,
Sage Kaplan,
Ethan Martinez,
Gianna Capone,
Madeline Perez,
Norixa Capillo,
Pamela Perez,
Ashley Carbajal,
Rodrigo Perez,
Brianna Cardona,
Maria Perez Mello,
Christian Carino,
Giancarlo Pinto,
Jacqueline Carmona,
Stephen Piskunov,
Jocelyn Carrero,
Eric Pivo Varchek,
David Carrero Jr.,
Navali Placencia,
Emily Carrillo Garcia,
Nicholas Plaskin,
Daniel Castaneda,
Chloe Popowich,
Brianna Castaneos,
Joseph Potuchek,
Ariana Castillo,
Valeria Pozo,
Cesar Castillo,
Patricia Pralich,
Casey Castillo,
Pablo Puertas,
Paulo Castro Taveras,
Angelica Pujos,
Demir Kazamoski,
Whitley Quevedo,
Busra Selek,
Angelique Corino,
Nelson Salas,
Natalie Corino,
Alexis Cepeda,
Mariana Quiros Ramirez,
Crystal Savalos,
Jody Quispe,
Omar Chatab,
Brian Ramirez,
Kevin Chavez,
Christopher Ramirez,
Rofan Chen,
Junelli Ramirez,
Vincent Chancello,
Emily Ramos,
Vincent Civitella,
Jonathan Ramos,
Kiara Colon,
Arian Rana,
Christopher Corona,
Dhruv Rana,
Olivia Coronel,
Jessica Rana,
Jonathan Corperon,
Riddy Rana,
Carla Cortez,
Isabella Renew,
Connor Cosgrove,
Damani Redmond,
Arlene Cosme Barrientos,
Kiara Reed,
Christian Courtwright,
Priscilla Rendon Ospina,
Aldo Cotoil,
Giandi Reyes,
Valerie Creek,
Natalie Reyes,
Cassandra Cruz,
Ishi Reynoso,
Christopher Cruz,
Deborah Rhinesmith,
Nicholas Cruz,
Stephen Rhinesmith,
Angel Cubas,
Devin Rios,
David Kundami Patino,
Joshua Rios,
Shane Karan,
Lynette Rivas,
Evelyn Chaika,
Ariana Rivera,
Michael Da Silva,
Jaden Rivera,
Aziza Daya,
Jaden Rivera,
Tyler De Benedetto,
Jessica Rivera,
JD De Dios,
Justin Rivera,
Jarrett De Guzman,
Shakira Rivera,
Brianna De La Cruz,
Wilbert Rivera,
Julissa De La Cruz,
Jordan Robinson,
Justin De Leon,
Fabian Rodas,
Randy De Leon Abreu,
Paulina Rodas,
Justin De Los Reyes,
Mahilo Rodick,
Ariani Del Carmen Martinez,
Brielle Rodriguez,
Arlenis Del Carmen Martinez,
Carlos Rodriguez,
Anna Marie Del Gurcio,
Chastity Rodriguez,
Christine Del Gurcio,
Ernesto Rodriguez,
Marissa De Barry,
Jordi Rodriguez.
Antonio Diaz.
Nicholas Rodriguez.
Jonathan Diaz.
Sebastian A. Rodriguez.
Kylie Diaz.
Timothy Rodriguez.
Ricardo Diego.
Carlos Rodriguez Bautista.
Anthony Dubois.
Martha Rodriguez Dijon.
Joseph Dubois.
Sierra Rogers.
Ariana Dubas.
Jennifer Rojas.
Kayla Dunleavy.
Amanda Roman.
Paul Dupree.
Claudia Romani.
Eric Demora.
Kimberly Romero Paulino.
Sanid Diggle.
Malin Ronquillo Morea.
Aladine Iwasha.
Emily Rosario.
Dominic L. Haldi.
Nicholas Ross.
Ahmed El Sadig.
Michael Roy.
Samantha Encencio.
Jessica Rubio.
Alyssa Espalat.
Lisbeth Ruiz.
Veronica Espinal.
Merrick Raza.
Mariano Esposito.
Karina Sabatsky.
Alexis Estrella.
Mohammed Yunus Sabri.
Yanesi Estrella.
Steven Salazar.
Sarah Estupian Jimenez.
Ahmed Saleh.
Kayla Evangelista.
Malak Saleh.
Zoe Evans.
Duha Salman.
Moaz Fahim.
Alan Sembrano.
Francis Haishi Fayalis.
Jemmy Samuel.
Catherine Farrell.
Maria San Juan Arteta.
Aman Fatima.
Alexandria Sanchez.
Kayla Ferreira.
Amanda Sanchez.
Kimberly Ferreira.
Andrea Sanchez.
Francisco Figueroa.
Anthony Sanchez.
Arlette Figueroa.
Sean Sandberg.
Layla Figueroa.
Patrick Sannon.
Kiara Fizbeck.
Hallie Santana.
Jeffrey Flores.
Brianna Santiago.
Desmariah Francescia.
Nicole Santillan.
Selena Fruit.
Mihir Sevilla.
Caitlin Galindo.
Haiti Schaefer.
Nora Gallagher.
Nasira Seabreeze.
Alejandro Gallardo.
Trinity Segura.
Christian Gallegos.
Shaylin Serrano.
Julianne Gamo.
Jaden Severino.
Agio Garcia.
Oswaldo Sevillano.
Christopher Garcia.
Sarah Ciano.
Nicole Garcia.
Brianna Silva.
Sebastian Garcia Aguilar.
Emma Simi.
Bilal Jabril.
Boris Scalos.
Michael Georges.
Chanel Smith.
Darian Gillis.
Damir Soria.
Luis Geraldo Pereira.
Brittany Sosa Lucero.
Anna Gomez.
Krista Southway.
Gabriel Ganell.
Valerie Soroka.
Andrea Gonzalez.
Christopher Stathopoulos.
Ashley Gonzalez.
Nicholas Stathopoulos.
Brianna Gonzalez.
Jason Suarez Anjamarca.
Doricel Gonzalez.
Wilemi Suarez Henriquez.
Juliana Gonzalez.
Yusef Saharno.
Jameer Gonzalez.
Sayeri Suriel.
Justin Gonzalez.
Roberto Sweeting.
Manuel Gonzalez.
Julian Chatella.
Alan Gonzalez Bravo.
Kayla Tallow.
Adriana Green.
Julian Marie Tan.
Sophia Gress Lozano.
Angie Tapia.
Angel Guanja.
Sean Tarpey.
Aliyah Guerrero.
Jose Tavares.
Cindy Guerrero Ocanta.
Emery Tavares.
Daniel Guerrero Ocanta.
Eric Texiera.
Maria Guerrero Paez.
Karen Tejada.
Stephanie Guerrero Ramirez.
Eileen Sapali Sanchez.
Tiana Guy.
Rodrigo Tham.
Sunny Guzman.
Bo Jacob Thomas.
Rwanda Hablawi.
Isaiah Thomas.
Emmanuel Hall.
Christopher Tiburcio.
Leah Halleck.
Jeremy Tiburcio.
Nasian Hassa.
Danny Tobin.
Mohammed Hamed.
Durant Trejo.
Adelise Hernandez.
Raghav Trivedi.
Alex Hernandez.
Shub Trivedi.
D'Angelo Hernandez.
Mauricio Turan.
Janelli Hernandez.
Guadalupe Tula.
Joshua Hernandez.
Victoria Tunch.
Sebastian Hernandez.
John Sendi Turqueza.
Braulio Hernandez Camacho.
Juan Ugarte.
Gabriel Hernandez Lopez.
Senna Umac.
Armando Hernandez Gonzalez.
Lucas Urbanois.
Derek Hiches.
Celinette Urina.
Natalia Hidalgo.
Natividad Urina Batista.
Carlo Hilario Perez.
Andrea Urias.
Crystal Hilario Perez.
Jimena Valencia.
Michael Hollis.
Gabriela Valerio.
Nayurka Anares.
Samantha Valderas.
Sarah Herbuchikova.
Sabrina Vasquez.
Italio Heretes Rojas.
Alan Vargas.
Irina Hametska.
Daleen Vargas.
Alexis Hurtado.
Demeli Vargas.
Melvin Hurtado.
Elvis Vargas.
Omar Ibrahim.
Ethan Vargas.
Zana Adrizi.
Michael Vargas.
Faris Ingham.
Naomi Vasquez.
Janine Ibarra.
Peter Vega.
Melanie Elcises.
Andrea Vela.
Jeremy Jamie.
Itamar Vela.
Anand Jamor.
Jason Velasco.
Jason Jacques.
Joseph Velasquez.
Jocelyn Joaquez.
Axel Velasquez Ortiz.
Alexandra Jamilo.
Sarah Veneziano.
Sanja Jariwala.
Anai Venegas.
Zion Jefferson.
Luis Vera.
Laura Jenks.
Rebecca Villanueva.
Kimberly Jimenez.
Brianna Vinci.
Diego Jimenez Montoya.
Rebecca Vitali.
Katie Jofascoff.
Jenny Waddell.
Mustafa Kayali.
Hamza Wadan.
Ian Carney.
Vicky Wang.
Sarah Keshi.
Makolai Wartel.
Kassam Khalil.
Nyla Williams.
Malak Kader.
Zali Williams.
Matthew Kilroy.
Valeria Whiskey.
Robert Lemansky.
John Wydak.
Avery Kim.
Nicole Wysinski.
Victoria Klappa.
Steve Sochipa.
Holly Conrad.
Susan Yang.
Daniel Kozel.
Maya Yankana.
Erica Krukio.
Mustafa Yassin.
Abdel Karim Ktashat.
Victor Zacatello.
Malak Labsir.
Amari Weatherington.
Renak Lade.
Tay.
Isis Landestoy.
Milton Zarzuela.
Maurice Lattimore.
Kaylee Zitnick.
Ryan Loretano. Devin Lee. Jerry Leon. Jimmy Linares. Kayla Linares. Yasmin Lariano. Michael Lisa. Luis Lorena. Carlo Larmadozzi. Chris Lopez. Keely Lopez. Virginia Lopez.
Congratulations to the class of 2021! Hold your applause, hold your applause. Now, as official graduates, it is time for our tassel ceremony. Please join me as we move our tassels from the right to the left to signify that we are now alumni of Clifton High School. Graduates, please stand. 1, 2, 3.